Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire! I just did my fairly disappointing run as a Ironclad in the daily challenge. So I want to do Ironclad again, because, you know, I'm bitter and I want to win. So we're going to be playing on Essential level 5, which is the highest one I have unlocked here for the Ironclad. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We will heal less after boss battles. Yes, another try. I'm going to turn this thing off. Talk. Lose all gold, remove 2 cards. That's actually pretty good, because that's 50 gold per card removed. I mean, a free relic is nice, but one of the things that kind of killed us last time was a overly large, inefficient deck. I'm going to do this rather than take the extra relic. And I'm just going to remove, I think, 1 strike, 1 defend. We could remove Bash. A lot of people are quite fond of doing this because it is quite expensive and not necessarily the most critical card in your deck. But, I think early on it's actually a very nice source of damage. So I'm going to do 1 defend, 1 strike. Try to keep the ratio of attacks and defenses relatively similar. So now we can actually see shops. Of course, we don't have any money to rush that way, so I don't know if we'll do that. I suspect what we'll do is start here, here, and go there. If for some reason we get a bunch of money, maybe from this event, then we might decide to go up the shop. Otherwise, fight, elite? We could still go to the shop, see if we can pick up a useful card on sale, and then only do, we could do fight rest elite, depending on how it goes, or question mark elite, normal dude, maybe shop again. I kind of like that. So in either case, we're going to go over here. We'll make some more decisions as we go forward. Alright, we got a dude who's going to self-buff himself and become stronger per turn, so, I don't know, bash, strike. Seems like a pretty good way to start over here. No potions yet. Incantation! Still vulnerable. 6 damage we can actually just soak at this time. We don't have lethal right now. I think I am going to go ahead and just, like, bash strike. We're going to see if we might be able to just kill him next turn. And therefore we'll take no damage effectively. Might not happen. I don't know. We also might just... We've got at least 2 defense, so we can actually just take 0 damage here. The bash is going to hit for 12, and the strike will be enough to finish him as well. Boom, boom, boom. Done, done, done. I do like Shockwave. True Grit is interesting. When you upgrade it, it's no longer a random card that gets exhausted. You get to pick and choose it. I think here, though, we just actually skip. I don't think any of these are strong enough right now, and it might just be some deck dilution for the rest of the game in a way that we would be unhappy with. You are going to open it with attack. I think I'm going to defend once. I'm wondering about double defend, so I take nothing. It would be nice to start rolling the vulnerables, especially since I think next turn he doesn't attack, so we won't have to worry about defending, and I can just go and probably just strike him 3 times. I'm going to do that. I might be wrong about that. So obviously we're going to end this fight with some missing hit points still. Okay, he does attack, but it's not as bad. So I'm just going to roll the vulnerability for a little bit longer. At some point, he does decide to do a buff/debuff thing. Pretty sure. My self-armor's here, but there you go. And... bash strike. There we go. Kill him next turn. So yeah, we'll be down 3 hit points. But that's okay. Alright. Ancient Potion. So we don't know what our tech will be yet. Feel No Pain. It's probably too early for that. I don't think Anger is good. Iron Wave is always kind of fine, more or less regardless of what we're doing. I would love to do another block deck, because they seem to work fairly well for the Ironclad, or maybe just for me, I don't know. Pray, remove a card from our deck. Yes, please. Now, I was talking about a block deck, but I might still remove defense. The thing is, Iron Wave kind of gives me the flexibility to remove whatever I want over here, because it's both a defend and a strike. I mean, preserving hit points is good, but less critical on the Ironclad. I think I'm going to remove a strike. Or, sorry, a defend is what I meant to say. Boom. Okay, we have 36 gold. Well, I'm still going to go up here. We might get a useful card on sale. Flame Barrier. Well, if I want to do block tech. But... no, I think we just accept that this was just a very safe room to advance to. We'll do the question mark over here. Into an elite. Oh, we got an event. Good, good, good. Yeah, we're gonna go through and do the relic hunting here. Ouch, we lost a lot of HP on the way. We get Orichalcum, which is a great relic. A little unfortunate for us because we do actually have a fair number of ways to generate some block. I don't think Artifact protects me from the Daze cards being added to my block, or to my deck, unfortunately. Now, depending on how it goes, I might be able to kill him before he attacks again. There's no way for me to kill, say, this guy before he attacks next round, though. Obviously, the bash will just get soaked. So, I think I'm going to Iron Wave, strike, strike, strike. Actually, I might want to... I mean, obviously, there's going to be a second strike. We're going to have to defend heavily next turn, probably. We already have block. Tell you what, I will go ahead and do this and take nothing over here. There'll be some rounds where I don't block at all for the Orichalcum. Since I'm probably not killing him before he attacks again, I probably should have focused on this guy before he does, like, a third round of stuff, but it might be okay. The Iron Wave is a no-brainer. It's going to happen every time. I would like to double defend, but if I double attack... Oh, we've got a mitt full of strikes and dazes. If I double attack, so I can hit him for another 12, bring him down to 12, and then 2 more strikes will kill him. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go for this. Because I should, in some way, draw 2 attacks. Might be a bash strike, but we should be okay. Because the daze is just going to the discard pile here. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a bunch more dazes, but that's okay. And we get the pointless Orichalcum on this turn. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I'd known we were getting this, then I might have taken something else other than the, whatever it's called, the thing that defends. I mean, obviously that's our only play here. And attacks. I don't know if we can really base around this. Now, if you get Metalize, or Metallicize, or whatever it's called, it does combo with Orichalcum. So there's that. Well, I guess we don't even have to defend. It doesn't make a difference whether I cast it or not. It is funny that we've got the exhausted card pile now, and it just fills up in this particular fight. I mean, I have no doubt that we're going to win here, but yeah, we are taking a fair kicking along the way. I mean, we have to go and kill him. Boom, done. And we'll take another 4. And I mean, the defend doesn't matter, but what the hell. Let's do it to BM. As long as he only keeps hitting us for 9s, we should be okay. Except... Or maybe we'll just take some, you know, some extra damage here. Hoping to double block, but at least we've got the Orichalcum. Would be nice to triple attack. I will have to draw 3 attacks. Well, a bash plus strike will finish him as well. Yeah, okay. Either way, we've got everything we need. Boom. Done. Excellent. Okay. Pantograph. I really do like it for the heal for boss fights, which is really nice. Seeing Red is really strong. Does enable us to go for more expensive stuff, which we don't have yet, but gives us a lot more flexibility. Infernal Blade is a lot of fun. We don't really have the Immolate stuff. I think I'll grab Seeing Red. It doesn't really do anything for us right now, but I suspect it will do great things. We'll probably go for the Elite instead of the shop. If it kills us, it kills us. Otherwise, well, we're moving towards slightly more success. Well, I guess I don't have to defend, because we're going to have the Orichalcum. Boom. Dead. Excellent. Now, we didn't trigger this guy's curl up, but that's okay. Iron Wave! May as well just do that. Keep the Seeing Red for later. Although, again, we don't really have anything that takes advantages of Seeing Red. We either need more draw or more expensive stuff. Blam. Give me prizes. Strength Potion, thank you. It's a permanent strength reduction, which is awfully strong. I do like Flex as well, but right now, that wouldn't be all that helpful. Because we don't have any real ways to combo it, and honestly, we're going to play out a lot of our hand too fast. Blood for blood, no. I'm actually going to grab the disarm. I think it's got a lot of possibility. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take this elite, because if it pays off, it'll be huge. And if it doesn't, well, there goes our run. Alright, so we just have to hit him hard, often. I will start by disarming you, so that's a permanent strength decrease. I will cast the Seeing Red now, because we aren't going to want to be drawing skills later on. And I'm just going to do that, and there we go. Perfect. Love it. I mean, I could have used the Strength Potion first, but I'm hoping to preserve it. That might be a mistake. I don't think he's going to kill us, but maybe I should have drank the Strength Potion. At some point, he will hit us with something that'll make us vulnerable, although that's not yet. Now, we do get the Iron Wave to actually get some extra defenses, although it is worth noting that Iron Wave will actually give me less armor than Orichalcum. So I could Armor Wave and defend, but I think we'll just go for the full strike to the face. And you know what? I will drink this now, because this will increase the chance that we might lethal him next turn. If I had drank that in the first round, then he'd definitely be dead next turn regardless. Alright, so hit me for 8. Whack. Vulnerability wears off. He's still the -2 strength. He's not debuffing me this turn. So I think we just strike 3 times. Yeah. We do that, we take another 8, and then we kill him next turn. But yeah, if I had strength the first round, I think he'd be dead now. Still, not the worst. Regal Pillow, so if we do rest, we heal more. This is exactly the same as our old run. The last run we did. Well, not with Orichalcum. Hey, we could get Battle Trance and really be the same as the last run. Now, Battle Trance plus Seeing Red is really good. Offering is sort of the same, but combined. Fun Evolve tricks are fun. Upgrading Evolve does some funky stuff, and we could do some sort of exhaust kind of mechanics. I can actually see a lot of, arguments for a lot of these different things. Since we already have Seeing Red, I'm actually wondering if we Battle Trance, but I think I just take Offering. Alright, what you got for me, Mr. Chest? You've got a Bottled Flame. Choose an attack. That is not terribly tempting, but I guess we'll put the Iron Wave in my hand, actually. I mean, starting off with the Bash is also potentially good to set up a bunch of vulnerable stuff. Iron Wave's a bit more defensive. Bash is going to be great in our hand if we do get more pro energy stuff. And we've got at least 2 things that can give us bonus energy now. You know what? I will start with Bash, because there's either Seeing Red or the other thing can do it. I think I'm going to go rest, elite. Seems stronger than some of the other options here. Hopefully these are just going to be events and not fights. Remove our card from our deck, lose 7 HP. Yes, please. And it's just going to be a regular strike. We're getting quite thin here. At some point we need to actually, add more things to it. Hey, random shop! Interesting. Your turn, yeah. I got the XP loss mechanic, which might work. Okay, so, I mean, what do we got right now? We got a 10-card deck with 2 different ways to get bonus energy. The Ghostly Armor is kind of tempting. War Paint, upgrade 2 random skills, which would be... I mean, it could be a defend, which wouldn't be the worst, but an upgrade to these guys isn't terrible. Got the Anchor to start each combat with attack. When adding cards to your deck, you may gain 2 match HP instead. We could keep our decks really thin by using that. I'm wondering if we remove a block and pick up Ghost Armor. The Anchor can be surprisingly useful. So double upgrade, the extra armor. I don't think the Singing Bowl. Now, as long as if we don't cast it, then it gets removed. We could also, our deck's small enough, we'd be regularly casting Flex. And we might be able to combo it with something that boosts our strength a lot. Oh, I can't remove Bash. I'm like, why isn't Bash in my list? Right, I can't remove it. Like, I'm just wondering, do we not remove something? You know, the defends are almost not worth casting with the Orichalcum, and to a certain extent, the Iron Wave is similar. Go, like, weirdly blockless? Done that kind of thing before. We don't have any real strength gaining mechanics to make Combust work, although it does add a lot of extra damage output. I think I'm going to grab the Flex. And we're going to have to rest here, but we have the Regal Pillow. I mean, there's plenty of stuff I want to upgrade. It's kind of a weird comp. I don't know, we're sort of waiting for, like, a really insane card to build a deck again. If we can get Rampage, that would be alright. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to use the Disarm so that I can disable him. Oh, fuck, Seeing Red has a mana cost. Arg! Oh well. I forgot it had a freaking cost. Because when you upgrade it, it doesn't, right? I mean, that's the thing. Base Seeing Red is only +1 energy, but it would have let us get an extra strike in there. That's fine. Flex. Offering. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to draw a bunch of dazes. Did. You don't even get to add garbage to our deck. Alright. A little bit of armor. A little bit of damage. Let's start hitting the guy in the back here. There's our Seeing Red, which we don't need right now. Boom, boom. We're going to flex up a lot. If we could get the thing that doubles our strength and upgrade it so it doesn't exhaust, we could probably spam cast that a shocking amount of time. Wow, what a particularly bad turn. Let's just Orichalcum, because it's more block than defend. Oh, man. With our thin deck, these guys really cause problems. In a way, like, I don't normally care. Bash. Seeing Red. Strike. Take a little bit more damage. Done. Okay. We'll probably still end up taking a little damage from this guy, unfortunately. Flex. Strike. 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 So we'll take 3 more, and then he's dead next turn. Well, he might not be dead next turn, but he's going to be dead before he deals damage to me one way or another. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't matter, but Strike did more damage, so I was like, oh, I'll do that. Self-Forming Clay. Whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 block next turn. That is an anti-combo with Orichalcum. And now all of a sudden, like, we would have wanted to do things differently. I'm going to grab the Demon Form. Because Havoc's... But this, we've got a couple of ways to get a quick little burst of energy, which should make it a lot more viable to cast Demon Form. We don't have much going on for us, but we've got that at least. Let's start with Offering. Demon Form. Seeing Red. Get bashed. Get striked. So we'll do that. So next turn we'll get the 3 armor, so we might cast an armor spell. Oh, it stacks up with the Self-Forming Clay. I've never had it before. Do we just... Close, but no cigar. So, get disarmed anyway. Still going to do 1 point of damage to me, which is kind of annoying. Alright, Self-Forming Clay. Very interesting. Here, I'll just kill you with a bash. Always feels good to do that for some reason. Done, done. Here's the thing. I'm thinking we grab Shrug It Off. Because we've got a couple of energy boosters. Now, they don't loop. We don't necessarily, you know, we don't have bonus energy return, but it's pretty good. This is powerful enough. The thing is, with Self-Forming Clay, Orichalcum is something we are not going to be looking at as much. So I think we do that. I could just grab another Iron Wave, but I think this card draw is going to be kind of handy for us. We do have the Pantograph. You know what? The bosses are harder. We are playing on Ascension mode, and we don't full heal every boss. If I rest 24, so I'm going to gain 39 hit points. So that'll put me at 50, 67, and then I'll overheal with the pantograph. Okay, I will smith. Oh, that's tempting. And if we're going to play this instead of orichalcum, we could make it way more valuable. That does make it free, which is super stronger. And we don't have anything that really combos off like ever-increasing strength, but let's assume we're going to get that. So let's just boost the demon form. And if assuming we survive through all this, we're going to be looking for... at some point you'll debuff me, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to do that. We're going to be looking for things that, hit more than once. So obviously we start with the demon form here. That's fine. And end our turn. So we can start accruing the strength. I'm going to try to hit him at certain timings there to burst through his stuff. That is a lot of damage. So there's a permanent negative strength. I'm going to offering here. We can still orichalcum, so we don't need the defend. I got bash, strike, and just save the seeing red for later. That worked out fairly well. Don't even need the orichalcum. Didn't even realize we could bring him to that threshold. So now you got the sharp hide, which will work okay, I think, with the self-forming clay. I'm going to do this first. And then I think I'll just bash you. And we'll take 3, and he'll hit us for 8, and that's fine. And it actually, yeah. No, the self-forming clay won't trigger the next turn, but that's okay. So keep up the vulnerability. Getting the bash upgraded to have the vulnerability go to 3 turns tends to make a big difference. It's small enough where we can cast it a lot right now, though. It's a good thing you got the -2 strength. And you're still vulnerable. So I will hit you that. I mean, we're hitting you hard enough. I think it's worth going ahead and continuing to hit you. We got to keep in mind, we're not going to get a free heal here. But these little attacks do trigger a lot of the self-forming clay. So we get the orichalcum this turn. He's going to twin slam me. And we'll have 9 armor next turn. I don't know if he's going to attack right away. Oh, he does. Can we do 40? Well, you're still vulnerable, and we got the seeing red. Well, we're going to start with the bash. Seeing red. I guess shrugging it off right now doesn't make a difference, so... I mean, would it? Actually, yeah. We could shrug it off into possibly drawing... No. The strength booster was what I was looking for. Okay. Well, that'll do. So now it'll be about trying to minimize how many hit points we lose so that we can carry more hit points into the next round. So I have lethal, so if I defend, Iron Wave, strike. Oh, I didn't even need to do the next one. I forgot about vulnerable. I was just interested in armoring myself up first before we continued here. Add a card to our deck. Another offering? Maybe. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. You know, we actually have a lot of exhausting cards. 1, 2, 3. And we might end up with more. It's actually a fun way to keep your deck a little slimmer. That being said... I mean, offering into offering isn't crazy, but... And it is losing more HP. You know what? I'm going to take the Dark Embrace. We might look at more self-exhausting mechanics. Okay, Curse Key... okay, so either way we get +1 energy, and Sozu's going to be the best one out of those. So Sozu's been changed. It doesn't say you can't use potions anymore, it's just you don't get potions anymore. So I'll still be able to use this artifact potion or something. It's not much of a difference, but anyway, that's +1 energy. That has a pretty big impact on what we're doing here. So I'm actually quite pleased I didn't take another offering, because now we're laughing in terms of energy. Now we're really looking for things that generate more card draw. In terms of progression, we do have enough money for shopping to be valuable here. I think what we probably do is go here. ... question mark. Here, if we have a bunch of hit points, there's something to be said about going here, like elite, rest, elite. If we have less, we can go here, which is rest, question mark, elite. or even question mark into this or rest, depending on how things go. So I think starting here is fine, and I would like to hit the shop. I don't know if we're looking to remove more cards or not, but maybe. Depends on what we develop. Oh, I gotta put a cut in here. I forgot to do that last time. Between acts, we're gonna put a cut. So I will do that now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.